I mean, it's okay. I am used to using my fingers for lots of things. That doesn't sound right. I'm used to using my fingers when I do my makeup. Certainly my eye makeup. You know what I mean. Hello everyone, my name is Momo Hearts Makeup and welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're returning. In this video I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, the remastered one, but that's not really what this video is about. I'm trying something out. You know, I've done this kind of video before with the chit chat kind of talk through kind of thing. I want more interaction with you guys. I want to know more about you, and you know, if you want to know more about me, just keep watching. This is kind of something that I want to try out and see how it lands. I'm just going to be talking about different philosophies and things that have worked for me in my life. You know, I'm a lot older than a lot of these beauty people, and I don't really consider myself one of those beauty channels. I mean, I know my channel is called Momo Hearts Makeup, but that's just what I like. I like makeup. I heart it a lot, and you know, so I'm going to be talking about other things that I heart, and that includes positive thinking and intention. Some people call it the law of attraction. We don't really call it anything formally. My husband and I mostly talk about it as like the universe and positive vibes and positive thinking. Whatever you're comfortable with. I swear this is not new age crap. You know, I've been around a long time and I feel like I probably have something to say. I'm a mom, so I'm very momish in my thinking. And if I can help anyone, I want to do that. I feel like that is what I am here to do. We are here to enjoy life and to help others enjoy their life too. So that's what I'm trying out with this video. But you know, I'm not a professional anything except a mom. I consider myself a professional mom. So let me mom you. And you know, while we do our makeup, it's as simple as that. This is just what has worked for me in my life. I've seen it and I'm so happy. Like honestly, I'm probably the happiest I've ever been in my life, and I'm not in a mansion. I don't drive a luxury car. You know, things are just things. You can always buy things, but you can't buy experiences, you can't buy memories, you can't buy love. And I am rich in those things. So I am so happy in my life right now, and I just want to share that with you guys. So, you know, bear with me. Bear with this older mom lady. And yeah, if you're interested in any of my ramblings, please keep on watching. I appreciate it. And yeah, let's jump on in. I don't know if I explained it already in the intro. Hopefully I already did. I'm trying something a bit different with my videos. So I'm just gonna talk while I put my makeup on. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna be talking about. Let's just jump in. I am using the Huda Beauty Remastered palette for this. I wanted the original one when it like first came out, and they were always sold out, and then they stopped selling it for a while. But then when they released the remastered, I considered it again. And my husband and I were out and about. We had actually gone to dinner at downtown Disney, and there's a Sephora there. Yeah, we walked in and I looked around and I'm like, I want that, I want that, I want that. I wasn't really intending on buying anything, but I saw the little end cap where they had the Huda palette. It had been re-released, I guess, in August because it sold out already like earlier in the summer. And they had one left. So of course I thought it must be fate. So I'm going into Doll Face for the transition shade. Yeah, but my husband and I had actually gone out to dinner to kind of, not regroup, but kind of recalculate some stuff, like reset some things. Every so often, you know, you get caught up in the daily grind of life and it can really distract you from what your main focus should be. Yeah, so stuff is going on with him and his job, and we had made a choice and decision to stop, you know, fighting, going against the grain, and we were going to just think positively and allow the universe to take us wherever we needed to go. I think he's home. And, you know, let it be what it may. Okay, I guess I didn't say what I put in the crease, did I? This is Risque. In the crease in the outer corner. When I first started this look, I didn't know what I was gonna do, but that's true of most of my looks, honestly. And then I ended up doing a look that I'm sure I've done a million times, like this kind of color scheme. So I apologize, but it is what it is. So my husband was just having a hard time at work, and things just get frustrating sometimes, you know, no matter how hard we seem to work at something, sometimes shit just goes to the left, and it's tough. It's tough when, you know, the things that are happening are out of your control. Just using those same two colors, smoking out the lower lash line. So he literally said, let's go to Disneyland, we'll have dinner, we'll go to the park and just kind of hang out. What he actually said is, let's go to my happy place. So that is Disneyland for us. I'm always down for a Disneyland visit. So we went to one of our favorite restaurants in downtown Disney, and we just regrouped and came to a group decision, like a couple decision, that what was supposed to happen was going to happen, and no matter what, we'd be okay, and we support each other. I support him, he supports me, and that was it. So we were celebrating new opportunities that we were opening ourselves up to. Anyway, that's how we ended up in Sephora. I'm just saying, we had dinner, we walked over to Sephora, and I found this palette. And it was the last one, and in my opinion, I'm like, it must be fate. So, yeah. I'm just putting Fling now is the name of the color on my lid with my finger. I tried using a brush on this eye first. I mean, that's kind of why I like doing one eye first before I film, because you never know how things are gonna turn out. And like I said, I tried to use a brush, but I couldn't get any kind of pigmentation with a brush. It just wasn't working, and I mean, it's okay. I am used to using my fingers for lots of things. That doesn't sound right. I'm used to using my fingers when I do my makeup. Certainly my eye makeup. You know what I mean. A little bit of, this is just a facial mist that I have. It's like the Garnier one. So I did wet my brush for this inner eye color, Pink Diamond, and that did work well with the brush, as you can see. So pretty. And I went into the inner corner just a little bit, and then onto the lower lash line just a bit. I don't know if you can see that. Now, I usually like a matte as a brow bone highlight, but they don't have anything that I would consider brow bone highlight. So I went ahead and used just a touch of bubbly and a very small precision brush, and just went right into the arch. I don't usually like the sparkly brow bone highlight, but it's fine, I think. And actually, I did a touch of it on the inner corner too, now that I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm remembering. Yeah, so we were talking over dinner. We realized that things really turn around for us in our life when we just step back and we say the universe, we let the universe take over, and all we can do is put out, you know, positive vibes, which is what we do. It's what I try to do on most days. I'm gonna pause a little bit because it's super hard for me to talk and do my wing at the same time. I'm just taking the black in the palette called Black Truffle and just kind of smoking out the wing I just created, just to create like a little soft cat eye a little bit. Anyway, yeah, so when we changed our mindset, we actually have been doing this positivity train, I call it, for, gosh, when did we move out of our house? We went bankrupt and we lost our home many years ago. Many years ago. Before that, we were trying and doing everything to hold on to the house, even though everything in the universe was telling us it was just not in the cards for us at that time. We had been in the house for 10 years, so it was a little bit tough. But we did the same thing. I think we went to dinner and we just had a come to Jesus moment and said, you know what, it's just a house. You know, we're killing ourselves trying to refinance and sell everything we own that had any kind of value to try and hold on to this house that we were just working to pay this house that had turned into something that we didn't intend it for it to be. You know, the kids were kind of raised in that house and they were all a little bit older, so we figured, you know what, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay wherever, you know, the universe, God, whatever you call it, sends us. Wherever you are is my home. So we just jumped in and said, fuck it, screw it, whatever. And we let it go. We let it go, and ever since then, honestly, we've been, you know, progressing and progressing. I guess, you know, it's kind of like a rock bottom kind of moment. You know, when things happen, bad things happen like that, it's hard to see anything good coming into your life after that. So ever since then, it's been a good like 7 years maybe since that ultimately happened. And it was the best day and worst day. It was the worst day that turned out to be the best day, I want to say. We changed our mindset. We changed the way we viewed things, and it became something positive. I can honestly say we've only progressed since then, meaning we've only moved forward. Time moves on, whether you move on or not with it, you know what I'm saying? So we decided we were going to move on with it instead of fight it, and it's been nothing but good ever since then, honestly. I mean, does shit happen? Of course, shit always happens. It's not like every day is Disneyland, so to speak. But the way we approach things is what has changed the most. We approach everything in a positive way. And even if we don't know the eventual outcome, because at the time when horrible shit is happening to you, you don't want to hear positivity crap necessarily, you know what I'm saying? But we are very good coaches and cheerleaders for each other. Whenever I saw him kind of going down a negative path, I would, you know, draw him back, and he would do the same for me. I'm not gonna lie, he had to do it way more often than I did. He's just a positive person, really. He's always been that way. He's always assumed that he was going to succeed. He always saw himself succeeding. He never worried about succeeding, and that's all I do. I was like a worry wart, and I've tried really hard to change that about myself, because worrying never helped me, not once. You know what I'm saying? Because worry does nothing. It doesn't change your circumstance. It doesn't make things disappear. It doesn't help things go away. It doesn't resolve anything. So instead of worrying about what is going wrong in your life, we focus on what is going right in our life. You know, we don't always know, again, the eventual outcome of certain things, but we trust in the universe, we trust in God that it's going to come out well. And it has. It's not immediate. This isn't like a magic spell or anything like that. Okay. I haven't done my lashes on camera in a minute. So yeah, that's honestly our philosophy, our way of life. Once we changed our mindset and our way of thinking and dealing with things, our life definitely turned around to the point where no matter what was going on, like I said, we all have shitty days, or bad shit just happens to people. That's just the way it is. That's life. That's part of life. Things happen. Okay, let me put you back a little bit. Yeah, it's not, you know, unicorns and rainbows every day, but you can change, honestly, the way you can help the way life happens to you by how you see it, perceive it, and speak it. Now by that I mean, the universe wants to give you what you want. So if all you say all day is, oh my god, I'm so fat, or oh, I hate my job, or whatever, if that's all you say all day to yourself and out loud sometimes, and if you keep speaking on certain things, it's almost like a prayer, really. You're speaking it out into the world, into the ether, into the universe, into the heavens. So the heavens is assuming this is what this person wants more of in their life. So if you change your mindset, your attitude towards things, and focus on what you have instead of what you don't have, or what you want instead of complaining about what is going on, you know what I mean? The universe picks up on that and it delivers. I mean, it really does. I know this sounds like a bunch of crap, you know? Over the summer, I started getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I know. I love my sleep. Yeah. Oh, girl. Yeah, so I started waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, which, if you know me, like as a person, that doesn't even sound like something I would ever say. But, let's back up a little bit. Yeah, so I started waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. And at first I would like push the snooze 3 times and then finally get up, and then I push the snooze 2 times and then finally get up, and then 1 time. But with the snooze button now, I push it, it's 9 minutes for whatever reason on the iPhone. I don't know why 9, why not 10, why not 5, why not, whatever, but it's 9. I don't know what the logic is behind that, but during that time when I push the snooze button, I stay in bed and I do my own kind of meditation, I want to say. I guess it's like meditation. I focus my mind on what my intentions are for that day. I have a usual kind of run through that I go through, you know, say whatever's important to you, but what's important to me is my health, my family's well-being. I say things like, my body is strong, I love the skin that I'm in, you know, how I am today is how I'm supposed to be, you know, I try and love myself a little bit, you know, self-love. And instead of saying, you know, negative things like, oh my god, I'm so fat, I say things like, I'm healthy and I'm getting stronger every day, that kind of thing. I talk about how grateful I am for, you know, my job, and that, you know, that day I'm going to, you know, make at least one person smile, bring some kind of joy to somebody's day. I talk about whatever it is that I want to focus my intentions on. Good things are coming to me because that is what I'm focusing on. Literally, things that I focus on come to pass somehow in unexpected ways, always in unexpected ways. And when I started realizing, well, it's not really unexpected, I am expecting it. So if you put out your intention, you're telling the universe, this is what you expect, this is what you want in your life, this is what you already assume you are going to be and achieve, and that makes all the difference in the world. So if you get nothing from this but changing your own mindset just a little bit at a time yourself, that's more than enough for me. Try. It feels really strange in the beginning. I'm one of those that's like, really, bitch? You just think it and good things happen to you? You know, it's not, this isn't magic. You're not David Copperfield. Do you know who David Copperfield is? You guys are probably too infrared. David Blaine, how about that? You know David Blaine? But again, that's just more negativity. So I figured, what have I got to lose? I have nothing to lose. And the whole 5 o'clock in the morning thing, there's a bunch of videos. Like, I'm trying to do a little bit more self-improvement. So I've been watching a lot of videos, and I kind of came across quite a few videos that talk about, you know, successful people getting up early, you know, super early in the morning. And now with me getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, it's very interesting, and I don't hate the mornings anymore. I used to just hate my alarm clock so much, and now I don't, and it's so strange, and I feel more happy and content in my life. And if it's only because of those little changes, why not? What have you got to lose? So give it a try, you know, don't knock it until you try it. But yeah, okay, that's enough talking, you guys. But I really enjoy talking to you guys. I must say, I think I prefer this kind of video more. Makeup tutorials are fine, but there's so many out there. But there's only one you, there's only one me, and we're gonna have a lovely conversation while I put my makeup on. Hopefully you're getting ready yourself too, and we can get ready together to take on the world, because you got this, I got this, and yeah, we're gonna succeed in everything that we set our minds and intentions on. So yeah, thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it so much. I really, really do. And I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.